adventures of Portland Bill.
This is my lighthouse on the Guillemot Rock. Cromarty was very tired. He'd been up all night on watch. He yawned. I've heard you're going to bed early, but this is ridiculous. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, as lighthouses are round, we have to sleep in curved bunk beds to fit the shape of the walls. They're called banana bunks. And Cromarty just couldn't get to sleep in his. Oh, it's no good, said Cromarty. It's too late for me to go to sleep. Bill and Ross are making too much noise. So he decided to come downstairs. I can't get to sleep, complained Cromarty. There's too much light and you're making too much noise. But then he noticed that Ross was drinking lemonade. Oh, a lemonade, he said sleepily. Oh, I'm thirsty. Is that glass for me? Ah, thanks. This might help me get to sleep. You shouldn't drink so fast, said Ross. That's right, you'll get the hiccups, I said. And sure enough, he did. Well, he tried holding his breath, but it was no use. He couldn't stop hiccuping. You know what you need, I said. You need a good fright. That'll get rid of them. Shouted Ross. It's no good. I knew you were going to do it. Poor old Cromarty. Here, I said, sit down quietly and do some of my knitting. It's time to check the light. Well, I wish I hadn't given him my knitting. Every time he hiccuped, he dropped a stitch. This jumper's going to be so full of holes, hiccuped Cromarty, that we'll have to use it as a fishing net. Meanwhile, Ross decided to have one more go at giving Cromarty a fright. Well, I arrived back in time to see them both on the floor in a tangle of wool and hiccups. Oh, dear, Cromarty, I said. You look exhausted. You really should be in bed. But I can't. I told you it's too light and noisy. And now I've got the hiccups as well. And I just can't get to sleep. If you really want to get rid of those hiccups and get to sleep, run downstairs and fetch 2 bottles of lemonade and your woolen working hat. But they're right down at the bottom of the lighthouse. Now, Cromarty, do you want to stop those hiccups or not? I said. Well, of course he did. So he dragged himself off, hiccuping all the way. What an effort for 2 bottles of lemonade. It worked then, I says. No more hiccups. Exactly. Climbing all those stairs has got rid of them. But why the bottles of lemonade and my woolly hat? Asked Cromarty. If the noise and light are still bothering you, take the corks from the bottles, put one in each ear, and pull your hat down over your eyes. Like this? That won't work, said Ross. And he looks so silly. But Cromarty couldn't hear him. He was fast asleep. Come on, Ross, let's go and have a cup of tea, eh? Edward Stone's Emporium. What's that? Time for a song? Oh, good.
A box of nails for Finisterre, a bolt of tartan too, some chicken wine, a pair of pliers. Now which one would he choose? There's letters and there's parcels, lots of groceries. Today's the day that Eddie Stone makes his deliveries. jars of homemade honey, 3 pounds of China tea, some tent pegs and some tennis balls, a slice of cheddar cheese. There's letters and there's parcels, lots of groceries. Today's the day that Eddie Stone makes his deliveries.
Ross, what kind of house doesn't weigh very much? I don't know. A lighthouse. Edward Stone's Emporium. What's that? Time for a story? Oh, good. This is my friend, Eddie Stone, the shopkeeper. He's very proud of his shop. It's the only one in our village of McGillicuddy. He's not only the shopkeeper, he's also the milkman, mayor, postman, meter man, and policeman. Eddie put on his milkman's hat. You know, he had special pegs put in the front of his bike for all his hats. It was delivery day, and Eddie was particularly happy because it was also his birthday. Morning, Mrs. Lundy. Lovely day, he said. Hello, Eddie. Have you got my milk? Yes, here you are. Ah, thank you, said Mrs. Lundy. By the way, I've got a small parcel. Oh, for me? No, for Portland Bill. Mustache. I'm cooking some special biscuits. Oh, cheerio then, sighed Eddie, disappointed that she hadn't mentioned his birthday. Eddie arrived at Finistaire's croft, where he put on his meter man's hat. Morning, Finisterre. I've just come to read your meter. Oh, yes, Eddie. I'm sorry I can't make you a cup of tea. I'm just off for the day. Will you deliver this letter to the lighthouse for me, please? Poor old Eddie. Everyone seemed so busy and no one wished him happy birthday. Oh, I wonder why there's so much mail for Portland Bill. Eddie then put on his policeman's hat. Hello, hello, hello there, Fastnet. Constable Stone here. I've just come on a routine visit to check your dog license. Yeah, certainly, Constable, said Fastnet. Got it here somewhere. There you are. Oh, by the way, would you mind delivering this parcel to the lighthouse for me? Eddie thought it was very odd. Everywhere he went that day, the same thing happened. Everyone had a letter or parcel for him to deliver to me. But nobody mentioned his birthday. At long last, Eddie was ready to bring all the letters and parcels to the lighthouse. Eddie arrived around sunset. Funny, I can't see anyone. Ahoy! Anybody in? When he got no answer, he walked in and climbed the staircase to the living room. You've got lots of mail today, Bill. Happy birthday! Yes, happy birthday, Eddie, I called. Come on in. Surprise, said Mrs. Lundy. Welcome to your party, chuckled Cromarty.
All the parcels in your bag are for you.
That Finisterre.
It was the best way to keep them a surprise.
At last, Eddie understood.
Oh, now I know why everyone was so busy today.
He smiled. You're going to be busy, I told him, opening all those parcels. And I'm happy to say that Eddie thought it was the best birthday surprise he had ever had.
Oh, come with me to the rolling sea while the weather's calm and still. And we'll have some fun and laughter with the adventures of Portland Bill.